Yeah, it got bad. It got to the point where now I was like going to Best Buy, Target. I like a couple times I passed out in Best Buy, like full blown, like to see what drugs do to you, like how low they can get. Like I would never in a million fucking years think I'd like be huffing dust off. Like
you
ever.
huffing it in the middle of Best Buy?
Yeah. Just right when I get there, just, a couple little squirts. I did a couple. I remember waking up, bunch of people around me. I guess I passed out. I have no idea. To the point, like now it's like, I don't even want to live anymore. Like really, it was just me and my dog. I just was so depressed. I locked myself in my room for a couple months. Didn't want to talk to anybody. I wish I was dead. A lot of very dark times. And then, Metal Militia had me sign a contract, which was a big deal, for like a kid from Moore Park, having a huge company want to re-sign a contract, I guess. Metal Militia. It should have been a really big deal.
Yeah.
It did every year, but what I'm saying, like, it wasn't. Went down there this day. It was like super dark. Signed it. I was so not even there. On the way home, I stopped at Best Buy, get dust off to go home. It was like a 2-hour drive home. And this is so disgusting. I was driving around like this, I don't take this lightly. And then it took me like 5 hours to get home. I don't even know what I was doing. I went through the valley. I remember I went to a Target. The last thing I remember, I was in the parking lot huffing a can. Next thing, I know it. The next thing, I don't know if I passed down there or whatever, but I guess I drove, and there's a huge intersection out there. And I just remember I woke up in the middle of the intersection. My hood was completely crushed in. I was on the side. I hit like a FedEx or UPS semi in the center of the intersection. I don't know if I was trying to go left and he hit. I sideswiped like 6 cars. It was a fucking chaos, dude. People were like tripping, screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? My car was still on. The only thing I think about was the dust off. Like, it wasn't even the point. I was just, drugs completely took over me. Some guy like ripped me out. I was sitting on the side of the curb, and the whole time I was thinking, dude, like there's dust off in my truck. I didn't even think about it. I didn't hurt anybody. Thank God. And I feel that like I believe in God and everything, that all this shit I went through, I have a bigger purpose in life to like spread my story, to like help out as many people as I can, because I should have killed somebody. Yeah. I have many sleepless nights, still do, thinking about if I could have wiped a family. Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about it, but only thing I think about after all that chaos is where's the dust off. I went into my truck and everybody was there. The cops weren't there. I got the bag and I took it, and there's a Payless shoes like right there. I was just so out of it. I did dust off in Payless shoes. Then I hid the can in like one of the shoes, like tweaky as fuck, dude, in the Payless. Hid in the shoe to try and hide it because I knew the cops were coming. I go out, the cops come, they do a field sobriety test on me. I passed everything. But the cops like, listen, I've been on the drug unit for 15 years. Like, we know you're fucked up. They arrest me, and then I was in the back of the cop car, see a bunch of people saying like, he went in that way. He went towards Payless. And then I saw the cop going to Payless, found the dust off. So they got me. I went to Twin Towers jail for like 4 days. Didn't even faze me. I felt like I've never been happier. I'm not a kid made for jail, but like in Twin Towers, I felt safe. Like, it was horrible.
What the fuck?
I didn't want to live anymore.
I get that.
My dad, my sister picked me up. That's when I started just fucking crying, dude. Like, I need help. That was the first time where I'm like, I need help. My sister, my dad, they weren't bummed. They just like, we didn't know it was this bad. I was very good at lying, keeping it from them. So yeah, the next week they got me into a rehab in Ventura. And I remember in detox there, when they dropped me off, like, this is like what you see in movies. Like, what? It was a trip, just replaying my whole life, how it led me here. I'm like, man, the first weekend, it was just the best time of my life. I woke up and I just saw life totally clear. I saw how blue the sky was, green. It was an amazing emotional experience. And yeah, I stayed in rehab for 30 days. I was so pumped and motivated. I stayed there for another 90 days in sober living. And I just started my whole life over. Yeah, it was cool.